Whenever you have the law supporting your business, you are in luck. And that is the case with the Consolidated Appropriations Act, which really gives a lot of power to any physician, any healthcare provider, and any advisor, brokers, agents who are truly interested in helping employers be compliant with that law. I will show you an excerpt of a webinar we had with experts in the field. Jack Cohen and Jamie Greenleaf with One Vision explained to us in this presentation what they recommend employers do to protect themselves from being fined. So I will show you that excerpt now, okay? So get ready.
What should plan sponsors do today? The first thing you need to do is acknowledge that you are a fiduciary on your plan. And in doing so, you need to establish a fiduciary process. So acknowledgement is the first step to helping you and your employees with the new legislation. In the process, you may form a fiduciary committee. You want to understand where the conflicts are, how people get paid by whom, and how they benefit you. I want to encourage you all to gather all of your documentation, review your contracts, and make sure that those contracts have removed the gag clauses or have some language in there that kind of annuls that when new legislation is passed, so that they're compliant with ERISA. And then last but not least, one of the other things you're going to have to attest to this year is that you have received your broker's compensation data. And we would encourage you to have an expert review it to ensure that it's compliant. But next, you have to understand if it is reasonable and how can you document and deem it reasonable. ERISA doesn't say you have to be with the cheapest. And it doesn't say you can't be with the most expensive, but you have to have a reason for why you're paying the fees you are. So you want to make sure that you benchmark those fees and understand that, hey, we may be paying more because our consultant or broker is doing more and the impact we're having is significant. So benchmarking is extremely important.
Okay, so I will link to that entire webinar so you can watch it. This is done with the San Antonio Free Market Medical Association if you want to learn more. But for you, again, as a physician or healthcare benefits advisor, broker, agent, this is very powerful because imagine employers, well, they first need to realize that this is a requirement now. And I think that the entire ecosystem has still not really grasped to which extent this matters. So for you, as a marketing and PR strategy, you need to really push this out very heavily because you have the law on your side that you can use to make employers really worry and understand that they need your help. And for that, you need a marketing strategy. And that's where I can help, right? My company. Reach out to me if you need help with that. However, there's a lot more that is to it. Okay, now you need to assist them in doing what Jamie just alluded to. And that might be something that you know how to do, but you also might need a little bit of help and guidance. It depends on how familiar you are with the Consolidated Appropriations Act. And that is, of course, where you would have to reach out to One Vision, Jack Cohen, Jamie Greenleaf, and see how maybe there's some kind of synergy where you can help your clients. Okay. Again, as for me, I am the expert in helping you educate your audience that there is that requirement and helping you understand that they need you to be compliant. Okay, whether you are a physician or a broker, an agent, a consultant, an advisor, you need to get the word out. And of course, once you have employers asking you for help, you need to be set up so that you know how to properly guide. And that again is where the community of the San Antonio Free Market Medical Association comes into play. Again, I'm going to link to the entire recording of this webinar, and I'm also going to tag Jamie and Jed so they can weigh in and you can connect with them if you have further questions. All right, make it a great, great day, and I'll see you again very soon.